What is up, YouTube? My name is Layla, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who do know, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4.
But I'll be on it always, always and ever.
Now, let me just tell y'all this. I haven't come on here and given y'all my wisdom and my knowledge. I haven't come on here and spoke facts to y'all, but I'm an intellect, okay? And I have a lot of knowledge, so I think that this girl talk on this night is very much necessary. Now, I know y'all are probably wondering, this Christmas tree, I had already put it up before Vlogmas even started. That's my bad. But be ready. Be ready for the video where we put up the one in the living room, because that one's still not up and it is December 5th. So yeah. Alright. Are y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, grab your boo. And we're gonna get into this girl talk, chit chat with me, life advice. Let me get cozy. So, you know, I had to come prepared, and I wrote down page. Oh, that's all that I wrote down. Starting with relationship advice. I'm in high school, and there's like a little stereotype almost about relationships in high school. I believe that any stereotype can be broken. So what do you do to make this work? Number one, communication is key. If you don't have communication, you have nothing. If y'all can't communicate, then what are y'all doing? It's also about like building a relationship. You have to build your relationship, and there's levels to building a relationship. You don't just jump right in without knowing what you're getting into, because that's how you get love bombed. And we don't do love bombing around here. Ain't that right, bestie? I know you're watching. Next is being willing to work things out on both sides, because to be honest, you cannot, keep searching for somebody that's going to be perfect, that matches every single standard, because it's unrealistic, and you have to be willing to change. And so does the other person. Y'all have to both be willing to work together and compromise and meet in the middle, or else it's not going to work. But looking for somebody that meets the perfect standards and somebody that's perfect for you, they're never gonna be perfect. Next, boom, my favorite, well, maybe, quality time. I like to do stuff like, come on babe, we're gonna go paint. Let's go paint. I don't know, let's go to the movie. We can watch a movie at my house. I'm more into like spending quality time, baking cookies. Let's bake some cookies together. I think that that's kind of what builds a relationship. Your funny moments, your sweet moments, stuff that you can remember by. And that way, it's not always so serious, and y'all have times to look back on. It's like, dang, that was really fun. And like I said, it just builds your relationship. Come on, let's make a TikTok together. And just anything small and simple. So spending quality time, I definitely am a firm believer that quality time helps build and maintain relationships. Okay, and lastly for relationships, I have, if you have no trust, you have nothing. You have nothing. If there's no trust, then you have nothing, because I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love ain't worth jack. Ugh. Just like 21 Savage said, trust and loyalty are two main things that you cannot do without in a relationship. And I feel like if either one of those things is broken or proven that you can't trust or you're not loyal, then it's kind of like, whoa, I need to take a step back, because what are you doing? It is very, very, very important to trust. And I'm the kind of person that, like, I'm not gonna just give you all my trust off the bat, but I'm gonna give you a certain amount of trust. And if you show me that, I can't trust you, then that's whenever we're gonna have issues. But don't have your guard up so high that you're not even able to see through, and y'all can't make it through because you don't trust off the bat. But don't get hurt either. Okay, next topic has to do with school, so staying organized. I stay organized by I have a planner. I write in my planner. Y'all, write in y'all's planner. Write in y'all's planner. It doesn't take that much to write down what you have to do in your planner. When you go back and look, guess what? You'll know what to do. So write things down in your planner. Also, I have folders for each of my classes, and I also have a binder. I have one binder. We have block schedules, so we have A and B day, but I only have one binder, and I have the pocket dividers in there. So like any homework that I have for any class, I'm gonna put it in the pocket divider. So when I go and she's like, get the homework out, I can just get it from the pocket divider. My folders are typically for like notes and work like that. And then also clear sheet protectors, because if you want to keep your papers clean and crisp, use the sheet protectors. I promise it's a lifesaver, game changer, and they come like 500 in a pack for like $3. Also, for staying organized, set reminders on your phone. If you're not going to remember to check that planner, set reminders on your phone. And I bet you won't forget and you'll stay organized and everything will just be smooth sailing for you, because guess what? You listen to Lay. I gotta stop. Sometimes I be too conceited. The next topic is about a job and how does it feel to have your own money. Long story short, it feels good. It feels great. I will say that having a job is a privilege and not a right. Once you start making your own money, it's hard to go back from making money to making no money. So keep your job. Also, job hopping does not look good on your resumes. Even if you don't put it, I'm pretty sure they can find out. I was told that they can find out. So just when you're getting like an actual job, not just like Chick-fil-A, Cane's, whatever, just make sure that whenever you're doing that and you're like at those kind of jobs or whatever you choose to do like in your teenage years, that you stick to it. And if it's something that you don't like, of course try to find a different place. But job hopping like, oh, I'm here for 2 weeks and I'm there for 2 weeks, don't do that. But making your own money is great. It is great, but it's also important that you manage your money and your spending, because I put up half of my paycheck or more every time I get paid, just so that I have at least an emergency fund. I always have a little bit of cash on me too. I just have money here and there just so I'm not like dead broke. And then I spend the rest on whatever I want to, and it's like a win-win. Okay, this one's a little bit deep. Not really. I just like to be dramatic. Okay, so high school advice as a sophomore. As far as grades go, lock in. I played around a lot my freshman year, but I finished with straight A's. But sophomore year is like, I can't play around as much as I did last year. It's time to lock in. Lock in. Like, I don't know if y'all heard me. Lock in. But no matter what grade you're in, lock in. I tell freshman Lay, lock in. Like, she was playing a lot. Baby, she needed to lock in. Everybody, I don't care, junior, senior, sophomore, freshman, lock in, okay? Also, ask questions. Don't hesitate to ask questions just because you don't know. That's like where you get behind and you get lost. Also, y'all, send those emails. Send an email. If you have a question, if you have a problem, send those emails. And whoever your point of contacts are at your school, CC them on the email. I promise things will get done a lot faster, because teachers tend to listen to the administration and their bosses more than the students. So use your resources available to you, and I promise it'll be so much easier. You know, you won't be stressing over a grade. Oh my God, progress report's about to come out and I got an F. Email that teacher. Email that teacher, because it might be a misunderstanding. And also, don't be afraid to ask. Like, even if your work is late, and well, it depends on your teacher, let me say that. But do not hesitate to ask about your work. Ask if you can get some kind of credit for your work, or, you know, don't give them a sob story unless you want to. I'm trying to give good advice, not sneaky advice. But just make sure that when you're telling them, you know, you give them a valid reason. Hey, I'm sorry, I had work yesterday. I wasn't able to do this. Is it okay if I turn it in tonight? And sometimes it's just as simple as that. So y'all just like, don't give up on your work and don't give up on your classes. As far as people go, I say like find your group of people, but also branch out. Like, it doesn't take that much to branch out. Speak to somebody new every day. I speak to random people every day, or people know me and I don't even know them, but guess what? I'm still gonna speak. Branch out. And I say be nice to everybody. Unless you know that you can't be nice to everybody, then just. But anyways, I try to be nice to everybody, be positive. You don't have to like everybody, and it's okay. But don't be in no messy drama, you know. I have classes with people that I don't particularly care for, but it's not a big deal, you know. I stay to myself. They have their own life and I have mine, so it's never like something to get in a tizzy about. So just find your group of people, but don't be afraid to branch out and only depend on yourself, because in high school all you really have is you. If something go bad with your little bestie and y'all decide y'all not friends no more, who's left? You. Who's left? Lay. So guess what? All you have is you at the end of the day, and it's important to prioritize yourself and not depend on anybody else. Also, y'all stay after school. Even if you're not in like a sport, find a club that's after school. I'm a sports manager after school. Stay after school, because I promise, I'm already knowing that when I get to my senior year, I'm not gonna have any regrets because I did stay after school. But if I didn't, I would regret it so much. My twin, shout out to my twin because I know she watching this too. She was saying like she really regrets not doing stuff throughout her high school career. And it's just really important to get yourself out there, do things after school, stay with your group of people after school. You know, it just builds on the high school experience and overall makes it 10 times better, so much more fun, because now it's not just I'm coming to school and it's all this work, blah blah blah. Now you're after school and you're not complaining about work because you're doing things that you enjoy. You might not enjoy doing the work, but you enjoy staying after school in that school setting. Also, go to school events, the football games, basketball games, soccer games, softball games. Go to the games if you're able to go to the games. Support your school in any way that you can. Y'all got me out of breath. Ooh. Voice cracking. I'm just spitting to y'all, speaking all these facts. Ooh. I can tell this is gonna be my favorite video. I just love this so much. Oh, let me get back cozy, comfy. I told y'all to go get y'all snacks and I'm sitting over here starving. These topics are a little bit more deeper. What? Grammar. These topics are a little bit more deep and are kind of like for yourself and for your self-reflection and things like that. The first two topics that I want to discuss are self-acceptance and self-discipline. Now, if you have not accepted yourself and you don't have self-acceptance, then you will not be disciplined. And I'm gonna tell y'all why, okay? Okay. You have to embrace your imperfections, because perfect is not real. It doesn't exist. No matter what you see on the internet, what you see here, there, what you hear about, perfect does not exist. And that word is I don't like using that term at all, perfect, because perfect just simply doesn't exist. You have to let go of your imperfections and start embracing yourself, embracing what you do love about yourself. Also, it's important to pay attention to your core beliefs about yourself and what you're thinking about yourself, because sometimes you can think negative things about yourself that aren't true, and it's good to catch those thoughts and tell yourself, you know, hey, this is not true, and then try to think of another way that we can go about it. Instead of having these negative thoughts going through your brain, we're going to stop those negative thoughts and replace them with positive thoughts. And that's where affirmations come in. It's always good to say affirmations. I say affirmations in this mirror that's over here and my mirror that's over there that I'm always taking pictures in every day. I do my makeup over here and I say my affirmations over here. And I look at my outfit when I'm getting ready to leave for school and I say my affirmations over there, because nothing is more important than self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself for who you are, because it's who you are, and at the end of the day, it's only one you. I love the fact that there's only one Lay, because can't nobody else top Lay as Lay. Like, I'm Lay, you know? So, practicing mindfulness, like I said, catching yourself in the moments that you're being harsh to yourself, be nice to yourself in any way possible that you can. Oh, I want my nose pierced, y'all. Just a side topic. I really want this side. Birthday in 2 months. Also, don't compare yourself to anybody. Focus on yourself and what you can do to better yourself, not change yourself. You know, change is important, change is good, but don't try to change yourself to match other people's standards, is what I'm trying to say. So it's important to not compare yourself like to what you see on the internet, because some of it is not real, y'all. And that's why I kind of like to stay off the internet, because comparing yourself can bring you down. You're here, it can bring you down all the way to here just because of the thoughts that go through your head. That's why it's also very important to catch those negative thoughts. Appreciate yourself, because girl, boy, whoever you are, y'all are good. Like, y'all are doing it. We're living life. So appreciate yourself. Do things that you like. Spend time with yourself. Do it by yourself. Do it with someone else. I think that self-care time and like self-appreciation time should be spent alone, but that's just me and that's just how I view it. But like, do things that you enjoy doing. Turn on a song, turn the volume up, and sing. Dance around your room. That's what I do. Appreciate yourself for who you are and what you like to do. Now this one, we bringing this one in 2024. We're bringing all of this into 2024, but this one, we're stomping on this one. We're standing on business. We're standing on big B's with this one. Discipline, okay? Self-discipline. Everybody needs to listen to me right now. I need, if you weren't paying attention to this whole video, I need you to tune in. Turn your hearing aid all the way up. And I'm going to say aloud for the people in the back, okay? No procrastinating. No procrastinating. It's okay to give yourself a break. I understand giving yourself a break. But it's all about the procrastination. So like, if you just find yourself not doing anything, like you're just sitting down, you're on TikTok, and there's something that needs to be done, get up and do it. Or like, you're walking past the basket of clothes that needs to be folded and you're not doing anything, fold the clothes. If you're not doing anything in that moment, wash the dishes. I promise it will make it so much easier for you. And if you don't enjoy doing those things, like I said, put on music, put on a song that you like and just try to vibe out while you do it. It'll make it go by 100 times quicker, and then it'll already be done because you haven't procrastinated. So do not procrastinate. Don't procrastinate with anything. Not that schoolwork, not going to the gym, not talking to someone. Don't put off anything. It's important to do it whenever you have time, right away. And also that way it's not rushed. Like, you have time and you're not rushing to get through it, or it's very genuine. Whatever you're doing is going to be genuine. When you're doing those dishes, when you have nothing to do, you're not going to be rushing to do it. You're not going to be rushing to do it so you can go to bed. You're going to be doing it, listen to your music, vibing out, and then before you know it, it's going to be done. Setting clear goals and having habits and routines helps tremendously with self-discipline, because if you don't have clear goals, then you're just going to keep going and going and going and going without seeing any results. You have to set goals to see your results. Also, prioritize. Do not overwhelm yourself. Self-discipline is not about making a to-do list that says, I need to do this every single day. I think that it's very important to like set small goals. So like, maybe, I don't know, you want to get into meditation. Okay, I started out with doing the 5-minute meditation, guided meditation videos. So you can have that on there, 5-minute meditation every day. Say my affirmations every day in the mirror one time. And then you can bump it up as you go. But it's very important for your list to be short and not overwhelming to begin with. You can't, like, if you're gonna get in the gym, you can't on your first day say, oh, I want to deadlift 450. That's not, you have to progressively get there and progress your way up. Progress your way. Y'all, it's 3 a.m. My brain is like going down. I'm trying to lift y'all up, but this brain is going down. I have school. Let me just give y'all a quick briefing. 3 a.m. I get up for school at 5:45. I have school until 2:30. Then I'm staying for track until 4:30. And then at 5 o'clock, I have work from 5 to 9:30. So where's the nap time at in between there? I don't see any nap time, but it's okay. Staying consistent and managing distractions. Turn your phone off. Like, if it's something that, like I said, getting in the gym, put on your music. Don't be on your phone. Or if you're trying to, be mindful and journal, don't be on your phone. Put your phone away on D&D. Personally, my phone stays on D&D. All my friends know this. Sorry, y'all, gotta call me twice, but I stay on D&D just because My time is my time, and it's not selfish to have your time. This one kind of goes within the school category, but deal with people accordingly. Don't waste time on people that aren't on the same vibration as you, but also it's okay to uplift people. It's never okay for you to be here and then go here. So if you're uplifting somebody and they're willing to, and you're bringing them up with you constantly, that's great. But people who are not on the same vibration as you and show you multiple times that they're not going to be on the same timing as you, y'all don't align. They're not good for you and what you're keeping around you. And that's whenever habits start to slip, things go downhill. So just be mindful of who you keep around you. If you know where you stand with somebody, don't overplay your part, because trying to overplay your part and prove your loyalty just shows how little that you value yourself. And you should always put yourself first. So don't overplay your part in any situation. Like I say, deal with people rarely, barely, and accordingly. If they're not giving you the same energy back, do not waste your time. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your energy. It is not worth it, and it's going to stress you out. Stress is not needed. Not in this day and age, it's not. So just deal with people how they deal with you, and then y'all can progress from there. If they're going to deal with you on the same level, y'all going to be like this. Twin, okay? But if y'all like this, something got to give or somebody got to go. And my last and final topic is going to be about mental health. I'm going to start off by saying it's always okay to ask for help. And the category of mental health doesn't necessarily mean that you need help, but it is always okay to ask for help from anyone. My support system literally consists of my mom and my cousins. It doesn't necessarily mean like you're having a cry out for help. It's just, your mental health, you need somebody, all right. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. And if you don't have a support system, when you are feeling like you need somebody to talk to and you don't have that, it can get stressful. So just make sure that you have a cool support system. And y'all don't even have to talk about the issue necessarily, or if you have an issue. It's just talking to that person and getting it off your mind, getting anything off your mind. Just a regular conversation. Me and my twin talk all the time, all day, every day. And she's just a support person, and it makes me feel like she's there for me. She's there for me even though she's 4 hours away. I know that my twin is always going to be there for me. So make sure that your support systems are strong too. Like I said, don't depend on anybody, but make sure that your support systems are strong so that whenever the time does come and you need someone to talk to, they're there. I think I said this earlier, but self-care is not selfish. Self-care is not selfish. It's actually very important in maintaining balance, and you can't just keep go without taking care of yourself. So it is very, 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 very important that you take care of yourself. And I don't even mean it as in do the most for yourself. You can literally just take time to yourself. Like I said, put your phone on D&D and just do whatever you want to do. I like to I buy myself flowers. This kind of goes along with self-appreciation, but things that make you happy, I think that is very important. Doing things that make you happy is definitely a part of self-care. Take care of yourself. Don't beat up on yourself and then just keep going. You have to prioritize yourself, because at the end of the day, you only get one body. You only get one of you, and it's so important that you prioritize your brain, your body, your physical and mental health. So do things that you like to do and prioritize yourself. Also, this goes along with you only have one body. Stay active. Stay active. Exercise releases endorphins that will literally get rid of your stress and anxiety. It reduces stress and anxiety. So if you can, try to work out, walk around your neighborhood, jog around your neighborhood, wherever. Just try to stay active, stay moving. It helps a lot, and it is literally scientifically proven that stress and anxiety are released with working out and things like that. So get active. What are you doing? What are you waiting on? You want your stress gone? Oh, also, my holy grail, my ashwagandha gummies, those two help. reduce my stress. Love them to death. Also, in this topic, mindfulness comes back around because it is super duper important to be mindful of the way you're feeling and why you're feeling that way. Because then you can further like assess your feelings and understand why you're feeling them, kind of work through them, push through them, so that you can prevent, you know, like confusion in the future. Like, okay, I know why I'm feeling this way, I know what's going to help me get over it, and go through those steps. And it's so much easier, and it's a lot less stressful because you already know what to expect and you're just going to go through the steps. So it's very important for you to, if you're feeling bad and you don't understand, like sometimes I have an attitude and I wouldn't even understand why. So I'll go back and I'll like think, okay, well, why, when did I start feeling like this? Why did I start feeling like this? Is there any particular reason? If not, then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That I can't stress that enough either. If there is no particular reason for the way that you are feeling, try to shake that feeling. Like, shake it, please. Shake that feeling to the best of your ability, because it's not doing you any good, especially if you don't understand why you're feeling that way or know why you're feeling that way. So things that I like to get into, meditation, journaling, keeping a close relationship with God. Those things just kind of keep me grounded and help me when I'm on my little mental health kick and I just need to, you know, have my me time. Those are things I do. I like to be mindful. I write out my mindfulness. I write out my gratitude in my journal. And then, of course, my daily devotional. I'm reading my Bible. Just things that kind of calm my life, because my life is kind of hectic. And so this is like the calm through the storm. So find things that, you know, like that. Find, y'all, I'm almost done. Find things like that that you can kind of get into and understand. No, what? Oh my God. Find things like that that you can get into: meditation, journaling, mindfulness. You know, just things that you can add to like your self-care, mental health routine. They help me a lot, so you might want to try. Another thing is having healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries with your parents, with your friends, in a relationship. Healthy boundaries with your siblings, uncle, friend, bestie. Healthy boundaries with everybody. Healthy boundaries with the teacher. Healthy boundaries with the principal. We are going to set healthy boundaries because that is how you protect your mental well-being. Because if you don't have healthy boundaries, then people are going to overstep. That's just human nature. So you have to set healthy boundaries and let it be known what your boundaries are, so that nobody oversteps your boundaries. And if they do, then you know how to deal with that. But first, the boundary has to be set so you know what's being overstepped. Ooh. I just yapped and yapped and yapped to y'all. But I feel like y'all need that. I feel like y'all need a little preaching from Lay, because this brain has so much more knowledge in it. I can have a podcast. Let me know if I should start a podcast. But with that being said, that is the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this one's not in slow-mo this time. Comment down below. Never mind. I don't know. I'm sleepy. Comment down below, Lay, go get some rest. And I'll see y'all back again with Vlogmas Day 5. Bye.